Do you have any success stories of a person?
Yes. We've got a few, but I'll tell you one particular. This one ended up being a friend of mine, actually. She came to us because she had actually put up with years of abuse from her father. So she had grown up in an abusive environment. So she was one of the ones that I was telling you about, who she felt that when a man is controlling, that means that he loves. You know, that's her definition of love. So she felt very safe because he would make all the decisions. She didn't have to make the decisions. She felt that, oh, he's jealous, and isn't that cute? That means he really loves me. So all of these little signs, right? She didn't understand. So she came to us because her husband was really starting to escalate to violence. He was starting to throw things around the house, starting to aim them at her, throwing lamps and punching holes in walls, and she knew, oh, okay, this isn't good. So she finally left. Her biggest problem financially was that she was in a business with her husband. And this woman was from a wealthy status. She had grown up in West Vancouver. She, was used to wealth, and she had this successful business with her husband. So if she was going to leave, she knew she couldn't go back to work. She couldn't be around him. So she had no income at all. So she stayed with us, and when she was finished with the 30 days, she really wanted to make it on her own. She was very strong and determined, and decided that she did not want to go back to the violence at all. So fortunately, we had space in our second stage. So she was able to stay with us for a year in our second stage, and she took counseling for that time. Her children, she had 2 children, and her children took the children who witnessed abuse, and she really gained a lot from being in the second stage program. She was very thankful for all that we had done for her. So when she moved out of second stage, she moved into an apartment, and she actually moved close to where I was. Total fluke. But I had known her from before anyway, so we started getting to know each other. She had to fight long and hard battles to get, first of all, they owned a house as well, so she had to fight for a couple of years to get the sale of the house and get half of the money from the sale of the house, and with that she was able to buy an apartment. And then there was more battles on getting half of the business, half of the money from the business. And then when she finally got that, she started her own business. So it was a long struggle, but she got all that working. So now she's got a lovely place, and she's got her own business, and so she's nice and stable. But we were also looking for a member of our board of directors who would have a client perspective. So I went to her and asked her if she would mind being on our board of directors, and she accepted. So she served on our board of directors for about 4 years. It was great having her. So she was really happy to be able to give back to us in that capacity. And then now she's moved on. She's no longer board, but she does have her successful business, and her kids are grown now. Actually, I think her kids are. Let's see, her kids are about 4 years older, so they're, I guess, your age. Yeah.
So do